జయకేతనం ముక్కోటి గొంతుకలు ఒక్కటైన చేతనం తరతరాల చరిత గల తల్లి నీరాజనం పద పదాన నీ పిల్లలు ప్రణమిల్లిన శుభతరుణం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ. జీవన జావళీలు జానువార కవిదాయక వైతాళిక కళల మంజీరాలు జాతిని జాగృత పరచే గీతాల జనజాతర అనునిత్యము నీ గానం అమ్మ నీవే మా ప్రాణం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ.
This famous Jaya Jai He Telangana song inspires everyone during the movement. The people's government declared the song as Telangana song, and Honorable CM told on the dais once the felicitation of famous poet Andesri, who wrote this song in the Secretariat, will be remembered as a great memory for my lifetime. Sukha Shantula Telangana, Subhikshanga Undali, Telangana అంటేనే యావత్ ప్రపంచం జరూర్ ఆనా అనుకునే విధంగా ముందుకు సాగాలని తెలియచేస్తూ మే నౌ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ ది కాంటెస్టెంట్ టు మూవ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఫర్ హై టీ ఇన్సైడ్ ది సెక్రటేరియట్. ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ వాలంటీర్స్ అండ్ కన్సర్న్డ్ అఫీషియల్స్ టు టేక్ ది కంటెస్టెంట్స్ ఇన్సైడ్ ది సెక్రటేరియట్ ప్లీజ్. అందరూ లోపలికి కలిసి వెళదాం. వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత అక్కడ హైటీ ఉంటుంది. ఆ తర్వాత మిగతా కార్యక్రమాల్ని దాసరి హరిచంద్ర మేడం గారు, కృష్ణభాస్కర్ గారు నిర్వహిస్తారు. సెక్రటేరియట్ ప్రాంగణం లోపలికి. అతిథులందరికీ స్వాగతం, సుస్వాగతం.
We'll request all our contestants to please settle down. You can please sit at any table. Please choose the covered seats which have been placed aside for you. We'll request all our contestants to settle down.
Super table. When it's closed, sit on that cloth.
Please try to choose a covered seat. To the extent possible, please try to choose a covered seat at any table here.
Contestants,
May we request all other dignitaries and guests, please be seated.
Thank you to all of our contestants. It appears most of you have now settled down. Please make yourself comfortable and please do feel at home. To all our esteemed dignitaries and guests, please do settle down. We'll request all our guests and our honored contestants to please settle down. To the extent possible, please try to choose a covered seat. We'll request all our guests to settle down. May we assure all of you that the logistics for the evening are perfectly in place, and therefore it does not matter where you choose to sit or what seats are currently available. The service will be seamless. This is just to announce that the washrooms are located behind the main big screen. So they're there at two places, right at that end as well as this end.
Before we begin this evening formally, let us take a moment to acknowledge a deep tragedy that unfolded earlier today. In the early hours of this morning, a devastating fire in the old city of Hyderabad near Gulzar House claimed the lives of 17 people. So our hearts are very heavy today. So we take a moment and we request each one of you present at this venue today to take a moment and offer our condolences and our respects to the bereaved families.
We would request you all to please stand up for a minute before the formal function starts.
Let's pray for the souls. Let's take a moment. Thank you, everyone. Let this evening also serve as a gentle reminder of the value of the strength of our community and the importance of public service. We now request our respected Chief Secretary, sir, the head of our administration, to say a few words.
Very good evening to everyone, the contestants of Miss World who have come from all over the world, and all my senior colleagues, officers, and Honorable Minister for Tourism, Sri Jupalli Krishnarao Garu, and all the other senior officials who have come here today. A very good evening to all of you. Many of us have participated on the first day, about a week ago, when the Miss World event was kicked off with a grand fanfare in Gachibowli Stadium in Hyderabad, Telangana. From then onwards, the participants had an occasion to go around the state, to visit the wonderful places, to observe the people, to partake in the food, and to mingle with the people of Telangana. Now, this is an event which gives us an opportunity to showcase the food, the tourist places that we have, the historic sites that we have, the culture of the place, and much, much more. As many participants have spoken to me and expressed their deep pleasure and also the happiness with which this event is being conducted. They participated in all the events very enthusiastically. They mingled with the local people. They partake in our hot and spicy food. They went around Charminar. They went around Lord Bazaar. They visited our temples. The history, the legacy, the warmth and affection of the people of Telangana, they have tasted for the past 1 week. And the program, we are sure, for the remaining part of the day, part of the program when they are going to stay, they will enjoy it much further. So on your behalf, on behalf of everyone who are present here, this is a visit to the Secretariat. Now the Secretariat, as you may know, is the head of the executive branch of the government. The executive branch of the government, it functions from here. It is headed by our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri A. Revant Reddy Garu, and he is assisted in the discharge of his duties ably by his senior cabinet colleagues. Sri Jupal Krishna Rao sir is representing that particular cabinet. So apart from the cabinet, we have senior secretaries who are heads of each of these departments. We have 30 odd departments in the state, and we have more than 3.5 lakh, that is 350,000 civil servants, teachers, constables working in the states, providing the services to the people. So the Secretariat is the heart of the administration, where the policies for the welfare, development, infrastructure development of the people are formulated here, and everything is controlled here. Just before coming to this place, you visited the Police Command and Control Center, where the entire policing of the state is being directed from. Now it's a privilege for all of us to welcome to Secretariat of Telangana, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Secretariat of Telangana. I do hope that you enjoy this particular visit. You saw the Telugu Talli statue. We are not only a new state, but we are one of the fastest growing states. Some facets of the administration, some facets of the economy, some facets of the development and culture will be exposed by my colleagues. They will speak to you about those things. I welcome you all for today's evening. Please enjoy yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. The Secretariat, functional, modern, people-oriented, and this is where our visions translate into reality. Thank you for explaining the functions of the Secretariat so well to our distinguished guests today, and the enduring purpose that we all serve through this beautiful institution, and the governance which is reaching every corner of the state. We now request Honorable Minister for Tourism, Sri Jupalli Krishna Rao Garu, come and address the gathering today.
Good evening, everyone. My dear colleagues in the government, and most importantly, our honored guests from around the globe, the remarkable contestants of the Miss World pageant. Before we proceed with this evening celebration, I must begin by acknowledging a moment of deep sorrow that has touched our state today. In the early hours of this morning, a tragic fire accident near Guljar House in the old city of Hyderabad claimed the lives of 17 individuals, including 8 innocent children from one family. This incident occurred in a locality just a stone's throw away from Charminar, a symbol of our city's soul. And from all this devastating loss of life, on behalf of the government and people of Telangana, I offer my heartfelt condolences to the families of the bereaved.
Our thoughts and prayers are with them in this time of unbearable grief. We stand with them not just as a government, but as fellow citizens united in compassion. All necessary relief measures have been taken, and we will leave no stone unturned in supporting the affected families and ensuring that such tragedies are prevented in the future. Now, even as we carry this collective sorrow in our hearts, we continue with this evening's program not to diminish the pain, but because the human spirit, at its best, carries both grief and grace in the same breath. It's a moment of immense honor and pride to host all of you here this evening in the very secretariat that symbolizes the aspirations and progress of Telangana. To our distinguished Miss World contestants, on behalf of the people and the government of Telangana, I extend our warmest, most heartfelt welcome to you. Meeku Telangana రాష్ట్రానికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. And you are currently in India's youngest state. Most of you might not be knowing. A land of youthful energy and dynamic growth, born out of a historic grassroots movement, Telangana. Telangana is one of the fastest growing states in the country, and we continue to move forward with determination and hope. For the past few days, you have journeyed across our land, from the majestic remnants of the Kakatiya dynasty in Warangal to the architectural beauty of the Ramappa temple and the spiritual serenity of Yadagiri Gutta. You have glimpsed the soul of Telangana. You have strolled through the timeless lanes near Charminar and Lord Bazaar and experienced the elegance of Chevamala Palace. You have seen the spiritual pluralism of Buddhavanam and the intricate craftsmanship of Pochampalli, whose artistry has earned international recognition. Ours is a land where history meets modernity. Hyderabad, our capital, is a powerhouse of innovation in IT, life sciences, and emerging technologies. The Telangana Growth ICC, where many of you visited today, is a symbol of our forward-looking vision. The Miss World pageant, with its motto of beauty with a purpose, speaks deeply to us. Development must have a soul. It must uplift, empower, and include. That is our dream for a Bangaru Telangana, a golden, inclusive Telangana. As you prepare for your grand finale here in Hyderabad, know that you are more than contestants. You are ambassadors of goodwill, and you carry with you the hopes and pride of many nations. We are honored that you are with us. May your journey here be filled with meaningful experiences, new friendships, and the unforgettable warmth of our people. When you return home, may you carry with you not only memories of this event, but also a little piece of Telangana's heart. And when the world asks where they should go next, we hope you will say, Telangana Zarur Ana. You must visit Telangana again and again. And also, life is very precious and also too short. One, we can't build the monuments, the age-old, thousands years old, by where the technology was not there. At least we should see not only as a contest, as a tourist. Tourism is not just for the pleasant or entertainment. No, that's not the only thing. It also, in my opinion, it's also a sort of social work. Because with your tourism, the global tourism, it helps the needy, it helps the poor, it helps the unemployed, and it also helps for the self-employment. So I wish you once again, be our ambassadors of Telangana for promotion of tourism, our culture, our cuisine. You might have tasted our food, everything. I think all of you are happy, and I wish you all the best and bright future. I thank one and all. Thank you very much. And also let me say a few words in Telugu also. ఈ తెలంగాణ టూరిజం డెవలప్మెంటు బేసిక్గా ప్రమోషన్ కోసం ఈనాడు గౌరవ ముఖ్యమంత్రి శ్రీ రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు ఈ యొక్క మిస్ వరల్డ్ ప్రోగ్రామును తెలంగాణలో కండక్ట్ చేసే అవకాశం తెచ్చినందుకు రాష్ట్ర ప్రజల తరఫున ఆన్ బిహాఫ్ ఆఫ్ మై టూరిజం డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఐ థ్యాంక్ అవర్ ఆనరబుల్ చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్. డెఫినెట్గా ఈ యొక్క మిస్ వరల్డ్ కార్యక్రమం ద్వారా we could promote our culture throughout the globe. Almost, I think, 3,500 media people have almost, I think, they across the world, this message is being spread. అంటే తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో ఈ యొక్క మిస్ వరల్డ్ కార్యక్రమం పెట్టినటువంటి ప్రధాన ఉద్దేశం నిరుద్యోగ యువత ఉద్యోగ ఉపాధి అవకాశాల కోసం తెలంగాణ టూరిజం ప్రమోషన్ కోసం కూడా ఒక ప్రధానమైన అంశం అని చెప్పని అందరూ గమనించాలని కోరుతూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటారు. థ్యాంక్ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, sir. Well explained and encapsulating the vision of Telangana hosting this 72nd Miss World in Hyderabad today. Hyderabad has always been a city of rich culture, a confluence of various civilizations passing through from the Greeks to the Romans to the Ethiopians. We've been having a cultural confluence all through our rich and varied history. And today adds another chapter to that rich history. So, a celebration of cultures, of different viewpoints, of different visions which have come from across the world today, all here in a melting pot with 109 contestants of the Miss World taking part in this event today.
As you may have noticed, we've curated a high tea experience for you. It's called Echoes of Hyderabad. It's a celebration of Telangana's tastes and stories. Each item before you is not just food, but really a piece of heritage. On the table, you can see for yourself Hyderabadi cookies and tea time savories. You'll be served, as has already started, warm snacks which have their provenance in the tapestry of Telangana's history. We have 3 counters here. One counter is Hyderabad Dam Ki Chai, the other is Hyderabad Masala Chai, and the other is Creamstone Ice Cream. All of you are welcome. Welcome to join any of these stalls. They happen to be relatively unoccupied right now if you wish to taste some of these experiences.
We also formally welcome Shri Ponnam Prabhakar Garu, the Honorable Minister for Transport, who has graced this occasion today. And as Krishna has already said, I hope you're all enjoying the wonderful taste of gastronomical delights from Hyderabad. The high tea experience, aptly titled The Echoes of Hyderabad, a celebration of Telangana's tastes and stories. Each item before you is not just food, but a piece of history. From the flaky Osmania biscuits, once served in the court of the Nizams, the roundels that you see there, to the delicate badam ki jali that echoes Hyderabad's Parisian influence. From crispy murukulu, the sakinalu, the savories crafted in rural Telangana, to the festive fruit biscuits from our own Karachi bakery, which was started by an immigrant from Karachi. Each flavor carries its own legacy. Even the Irani chai, which is being served today, is a blend. Well, we're getting answers faster than we can ask questions. Well, many of you have gone to a very famous Buddhist heritage site, which is the seat of the Mahayana Buddhism. This is where it originated from. Acharya Nagarjuna took the Mahayana Buddhism from here to the rest of the world. So, any guesses? Where?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello. Nagarjuna Sagar. It is Nagarjuna Sagar.
Thank you, you're right.
Nagarjuna Sagar.
Thank you.
Acharya Nagarjuna.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thanks for the response.
The
We'll come to the food. Maybe you can take over.
all of you have, I can see, settled down and you're taking part of all the culinary offerings here. I only request that some of you who like a particular offering can ask twice or thrice for the same. I don't think you should think too many times about what you enjoy or not, because it's probable that you're not going to come here in such a large group ever again.
Well, we'll come to the gastronomical part, as you enjoy the high tea. A traditional delicacy, slow cooked with wheat, lentils and meat. I hope some of you have tried it for dinner. Any guesses? It was a gift to Hyderabad from Persia, which took its own Hyderabadi flavor and became its own GI tagged food.
No guesses at all?
I hope some of you have enjoyed Halim. I'm sure it will definitely mess up with your diet, but it's worth having it.
Some of all you were welcomed in very regal style at a palace that once echoed with the footsteps of the Nizams. Can anyone recall the name of this palace?
The contestants, please. Anyone?
We're looking at the contestants here.
Oh, this is going to go in your...
Chaumala, wow, thank you.
Wonderful.
And can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Theodora and I'm from Bulgaria.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you.
Well, just bringing a touch of spirituality, all of you have been to a revered hill shrine dedicated to Lord Narasimha. Anyone guessing the location? Caribbean group?
Is it Yadagiri Gutta?
Thank you. That's wonderful. Please tell your name.
Oh, my name is Valeria Perez and I represent Puerto Rico.
Thank you,
Wow, very
Valeria. And many of you have been to the wonderful integrated command and control center, which keeps us safe. Such a huge city, and they do keep us safe. So I hope all of you have had a good interaction there too. Okay, a hard one if you can answer. What are the various textile forms of Telangana? Some of you have been to Pochampalli. So anyone can name others?
This is an open-ended question. All of you can take a stab at it, but we are specifically asking only the contestants. It was a tough question anyway.
You can take a answer. Obviously, I would know. You can contribute.
Yeah, we have a volunteer here.
Takota, Narayanapet, Gadwal.
Wonderful.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
So, I think we are well on our way in the evening here. And I think since you are in the middle of the Secretariat, it's our duty to build somewhat on the edifice and structure laid by our Chief Secretary and our Honorable Minister.
As we experience the next part of our program, allow us to brief moment to share some of the institutions that surround you. You're seated at the very heart of governance and government at the Secretariat today. this is where all the policies, all the decisions, all the futuristic vision is shaped for Telangana. And as you very well know, Telangana is not just a vibrant cultural hub, it's also the fastest growing state in India today. The youngest and the fastest.
Governance in India functions through a three-tier system: the national government, the state governments, and the local self-governments. Each layer carries its own unique responsibilities, but all work in tandem to improve the lives of citizens. Here in Telangana, the state government acts both as a bridge and a builder, delivering essential services like education, healthcare, electricity, and housing, while also laying the foundations for future growth, from green energy corridors to digital highways.
Governance is not just a provider, it's a steward of common good. At times, it must step in where markets fail short, ensuring that rural children have classrooms, farmers have water, everybody has access to medicines, education, that women can travel freely and affordably. In fact, much of what we take for granted today, from internet to GPS, originated in a government-backed innovation. As the economist Mariana Mazzucato has often reminded us, even Silicon Valley itself was built on public investment in risk-taking, research, and vision.
To be very honest, that story actually resonates here. Hyderabad, the city where you sit in right now, has its right shaped by very thoughtful infrastructure, skill-building initiatives, and institutions designed to lift every single citizen. From integrated residential schools to the upcoming skills university and the vision of a future city, the future and the focus is both inclusive and forward-looking.
Well, let's start with the history of where it all started. We are going to have an audio visual for you depicting the rich history, the culture, and the evolution of this beautiful state of Telangana.
This is a story you've already glimpsed in the contours of our temple, the rhythms of our crafts, and the warmth of our people. Let the images you see now deepen that experience.
Let's start with a four-part presentation of the Telangana Rising, which starts with our rich culture, history, and the roots where we come from. Let's have the first video, please.
First video is Roots of Resilience. It takes us through Telangana's ancient soul, from prehistoric cave art etched in stone to the maritime trade of the Satavahanas.
Welcome to Telangana, a land where history whispers through ancient forts and the Deccan Plateau cradles a story of resilience. Nestled in southern India, Telangana spans 112,077 square kilometers of rugged hills, sacred rivers, and fertile plains shaped by the Godavari and Krishna rivers. Telangana, a land sculpted by time, where the earth itself whispers of empires and endurance. Before empires, Telangana's soul was etched in stone. At Pandavulagutta, 40,000-year-old rock paintings among India's oldest dance with hunters and beasts. In Mudumal, megalithic menhirs erected 3,000 years ago guard secrets of a pre-Satavahana dawn, their shadows whispering of rituals lost to time. In the pre-Satavahana age, Buddhism's light-touched Telangana relics at Fanigiri and Nelakondapalli stupas and viharas, where monks carved paths to nirvana, their legacy etched in 2nd century BCE clay and stone. In 230 BCE, the Satavahanas carved an empire, their ships sailing to Rome, their coins whispering of glory. From Kotilingala's banks, they wove Telangana's first dreams. Centuries later, the mighty Kakatiyas raised Warangal's fort and the UNESCO-crowned Ramappa temple, defying time. Queen Rudrama Devi, a warrior queen, ruled with fire, her name immortal. The Qutub Shahi dynasty has built us Hyderabad in 1591, a city of pearls and dreams, while the Nizam's opulent reign added layers of grandeur. But Telangana's spirit truly shone in its fight for identity during the 20th century. After decades of struggle, on June 2nd, 2014, Telangana emerged as India's 29th state with Hyderabad as its radiant capital, a triumph of unity and determination. Today, Telangana stands tall, blending its ancient roots with a bold vision for the future. This is a land where every stone tells a story and every step forward honors the past. Telangana Rising, a saga of roots and rebirth. Join us next as we dive into its vibrant culture and soul.
Our past does not lie behind us, it lies beneath us, forming the ground on which our identity stands today. So, delving into our rich history, we now move on to the episode 2, the heartbeat of our heritage, capturing the living cultures of Telangana. You'll see the bold colors of Ikkat from Pochampalli, the detailed stories of Cherial scrolls, the festivals of Bonalu and Batkama that bloom with collective joy and tradition. So let's have the second video.
Telangana pulses with a cultural heartbeat that echoes through time. Here, tradition and diversity weave a tapestry of joy, art, and unity. Telangana's heritage is a living legend. Pochampalli Ikkat saris, their geometric spells woven in silk, once saved a village. Legend tells of a 17th century weaver whose sari, gifted to a Qutub Shahi princess, spared her people from ruin. Karimnagar filigree, silver inlaid artistry adorned Nizam feasts, a craftsman's piece, they say, once won a poet's heart, sparking a Deccani verse still sung today. The Kakatiya's Ramappa temple, carved in 1213, dances with divine grace, its stones set to float on water, a marvel of devotion. Cherial scrolls, painted by Nakashi artists, retell the Indian epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. Festivals light up Telangana's soul. Batukamma celebrates nature with vibrant floral towers, while Bonalu honors goddess Mahakali with fervor. In Medaram, the Sammaka Saralamma Jatara draws millions. Gonds, Koyas, and Lambadas honor a tribal mother-daughter duo who, in 1136, battled tyranny, their spirits still guiding devotees. From the Hindu festival of Diwali to the Muslim celebrations of Ramzan, Telangana's Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb, a harmonious blend of Hindu and Muslim traditions,